Everyone, this is Kimme Wyatt and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to scare the hell out of you guys. I really am. You know what? Wouldn't that be something if you really could scare the hell out of someone? Who came up with that? Okay, moving right along. Before I get started, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please share the YouTube channel. Share the video. You can't embed my videos in other platforms or on other sites, but you can share, let people know what's going on, and also like the video and comment. Share, like, comment, and subscribe, okay? And but I'm going to show you guys something today, and it might scare you a little bit. I have to let you guys know that I did another video on this, but I deleted the video because I got to talking about all kinds. I started talking about very important stuff, and I will do that in my videos. Tell you guys what's coming up. I will also talk about, things, but it just got a little too lengthy and I deleted it. You guys have no clue what videos you miss. You really don't. Because I will, working on myself, I will, try to keep it simple, but elaborate on things, but keep it as simple as possible. And so I deleted that video, but, you guys, let me tell you before I show this to you, what's going on. When I wash I don't like dishes left over overnight, like in the sink. That's nasty as far as I'm concerned. And I don't think it's something a woman should do, whether she's married or not, because who's going to marry you and they know that you leave dishes in the sink? But I've been finding out women that are getting booed up are the ones that leave dishes in the sink. It's like, it must really be good, because if I were a dude and I was dating a woman and she left dishes in the sink, no one's perfect. You might leave a cup in there. I'm just saying, you're going to slip sometimes, but you may not feel well. But just every night, 3-4 times a week, you have dishes in the sink. I think is just ultra nasty. That's just my opinion. So I've always washed my dishes before I went to bed, before retiring. And it keeps away roaches. I don't like roaches, and so it keeps away roaches. So what I've been doing here lately, you guys, is turning my burner on, one of my burners on my stove. So then I hand wash my dishes. I don't do what is it called? Dishwashers. And when I don't have one here, but if I had one here, this is the only thing I do with dishwashers. And I'm talking from when I was in my home, it didn't matter. I just don't like dishwashers. First of all, it takes up a lot of energy. And I'm just one of these old school women that want to wash their own dishes. Can I get an amen? I just want to wash my own dishes. The feeling of that water and you completing a task, cleaning something that was dirty. I guess it's just me. But when I would use a dishwasher, it would be to air dry my dishes after hand washing. And I'm not talking about turning them on and turning the dishwasher on and letting it air dry. I'm talking about literally washing them and putting them in there and let the air just dry them, so that they're concealed. They're not out in the open. And this right here had nothing to do with roaches. I'm just that person, y'all. Okay. Someone's going to marry me. Okay. I'm going to get married. But my ex-husband, if he would be truthfully honest, and he would tell you, Kimme keeps an extremely clean place. That's why around here, this bothers me to some degree, but I'm used to it because this is not my life. This is not whom I truly am, the core of me, the essence of Kimme Wyatt. But I got to show you guys what's going on being a victim of gang stalking and where I am right now in my life. Okay. So it is what it is. So let me tell you guys what I did. So because I want my dishes to be dry and I don't want roaches and you don't put wet dishes under the cabinet. And these are not these are just my pots and pans that I'm talking about. I would turn my burner on to dry them. And I don't leave it on forever. I don't leave them on there forever. Sometimes I, turn around and say, oh, okay, let me put a little water in here because I left it on a little, and get that excess because I don't want it to be hot. Well, I had 2 boilers, one small, one larger, and I dried the larger one first, and then I left it on the stove because I got to put both of them under the cabinet, right? And I moved that out of the way to put the smaller one on, and they both dried. But guess what? To prove my point that I don't leave them on there that long, when I put the smaller one inside the big one to put them under my cabinet, This, you guys, is what happened. Yeah, and that's a piece of skin there and there. Yeah, this is what happened. Okay. I did not get upset at all. I really didn't. Because what happened was the bigger boiler, my arm touched it and it wasn't as cool as I thought it was. And of course, I burnt my arm. But you guys, when you have your own skin and hair care line, I can't speak for other skin and hair care lines or skin or hair care lines. But I knew it. I didn't even get upset. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, well, I just got to get rid of it. and I'm going to talk about these two products today. And so fast forward. Well, not fast forward. Let me go back. This actually happened now a total of probably 8 days ago that I did this. Okay. And I did another video on this and I deleted it. Like I said, elaborate, just, it was wonderful information, wonderful information. But, I'm trying to focus. And so I listened to my videos before I published them up and I'm like, nah, y'all should have seen that video I was about to publish up of my tangerines that this idiot above my head demon put y'all an orange that was just mildewed off in my tangerines. And I just bought these tangerines about 3 days ago. I was like, and the title of the video was, give that fruit to Eve. Y'all, I'm not going to even give him the glory of, you guys just know to sum this up. All you gang stalking victims, targeted individuals, targeted and gang stalked, because if you're targeted, you will be gang stalked. Y'all just keep the faith. I've got so much stuff coming up for you guys, and I'm going to tell you guys to keep it moving right now, but I'm going to show you guys and tell you guys why you're gang stalked. It's something to be proud of, to be honest with you. It is demonic, totally demonic. I'm going to talk about demons. I'm going to talk about function names of demons and how, every sin that you're committing, and we all commit sins, a demon is attached to it. And a lot of people don't realize that. Keep in mind, you guys, and I will say this in this video, when Satan was sent down, Lucifer was cast out of heaven, created by God. One third of the angels went with him. Okay. They were also cast out of heaven. And they're the ones, demons, they're now fallen angels, demons. They're the ones that's going around here, you guys, that's attaching themselves to people. Any type of sin that you're committing, any type that is per the Bible, a sin. Anything that you're doing per the Bible that's a sin, it's a demon. Okay, keep in mind, because Satan, we want to blame Satan, and he is the purveyor of all that is evil. Satan was cast down, but he is caged and locked up in hell. Okay, but his demons under him, okay, are the ones that's out here and have been since this world, committing these things on people. Now here we go. We still have choice. Demons cannot make you do anything you don't want to do. Anything. Let me stress that I say demons can't make you do anything you don't want to do. So when you have people out here, let me finish my sentence. When you have people out here doing things, committing crimes, doing, whatever, sinning, murdering, thou shalt not murder, lying, thou shalt not lie. That means that you have a demon, I know, attached to you, and they can be attached as groups. Lying demons, murder, the demon of murder, demons of murdering. And so that's what's going on with you guys. And that's what's going on with me. That's what's going on with anyone that is sinning and doing anything. I'm not obsolete. I'm not out of the situation. And, but I'm going to elaborate on that even more so in these videos. So what videos are you talking about, Kimme? To help you guys know why you're being gang stalked, to help you guys know why you're a targeted individual, I have a guide. I call it a series or guide out. I'm not for sure what I'm going to call it, but these videos are going to have their own playlist so that you can go directly to them. Please start at number 1. Okay. Don't look at the title and say, ooh, I want to go to that one. No, it's critical. If you really want, now anyone can look at these videos. Don't get me wrong. And you can go where you want. But if you are one of these victims, targeted individual who will be a gang stalking victim, okay, in parentheses, or you're a gang stalking victim, please start at number 1, and that way you'll see what's going on. But I'm going to be talking about New Testament. There'll be videos connected with the New Testament. There'll be video or videos connected to the Old Testament. I'm going to give you 100 of my mantras. Some people say mantras. That are absolutely wonderful. And I have been working on these for over a month now, you guys, editing, because mantras have to be mantras, if you want to look it up. I didn't want to forget to spell the spelling. But they are prayer specific. These are not your regular, well, Lord, I'm just a good person and I don't know what's going on in my life. I've been, ever since a child, I was raised in the church and I've just been doing everything that you've been asking me to do. Yet they're playing off on their spouse. Moving right along. But I'm just such a good person and then just all these things just keep happening to me and I don't understand. I'm so glad I was born in Texas. I can do something. We don't talk like that. We don't talk like that. Some of us don't talk like that. Shh. Okay, so, but I'm just saying, these prayers you're praying, one, you're praying to the wrong entity. Did you guys know you're praying to the wrong entity? You're doing your prayers, but you're praying to the wrong entity, and you're wondering why your prayers are not being answered. God answers all prayers, but you got to do it right. You got to do it, be prayer specific with mantras anyway. And you always have to end with, in Jesus' name, in the name of Jesus or something. I'm not going to go into detail about all that, but please look out for those videos of why you're a gang stalking victim, blah, 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 blah. And it's going to probably be more than 10 videos. Okay. As a matter of fact, I know it's probably going to be more than 10 videos because each topic will have its own video. So, going back to my, and amongst other stuff, I'm going to talk about skin and hair, blah, 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 blah. But, you guys, this has just been cleansed. So I just cleaned it. But I want you to notice the brown around it. It does not hurt. I want you to notice the brown. And this arm, you can tell this arm has gone through some things, you guys. And let me tell you something. When it comes to my products, I focus more on my skin than on my arms and things as far as removing spots with my products because it is what it is. I put a shirt on and just keep it moving. I know my products work. So yes, I do put them on my arms, but not as as much as I put on my face. I'm just going to keep it real. So you may see spots and they are disappearing, but I don't sit there every day rubbing stuff on my arms. I'm not really concerned with my arms because I know the products work. And if I want to focus on that or the spots, I will. And I don't. So just you probably wonder, what are those other little spots, like this one. I don't know if I can point to it in the camera. Where's my finger? There you go. Like this one. You guys, I learned to use the same hand to point at stuff, this one, they're fading, but I don't focus on those. Okay. Sorry. Okay. But on this, let me go back to what I was saying. This happened about 8 days ago. I did a video on Friday. Today's Monday. And I have since deleted it. And I wanted to show you, and in that video, I was telling you guys, I'm going to be showing you the progress of how my products will help not only get rid of this, but it's going to, our skin heals naturally. Okay. If you have a healthy body, your skin is going to heal naturally. That's not what I'm saying. But not only is it going to help it heal faster, expedite the healing, it's also, the product also is going to get my skin back to this regular skin tone here. All right. So I had to show you guys that and let you guys know what's going on. But what I have here is the top one is the dark spot fade oil. And this is if you have dark spots on your face, on your body, elbows, knees, nipples, any place that under eye circles, all of that, this dark spot fade oil will help with that. But I also want to show you guys this was not looking like this. First of all, it was bigger. Yes, it has already been reduced. You can see the brown trimming or the trim around it. You know, that's where it's healing. And you can see my color. If you right here at the very top, you can see my color coming back. And what's going to happen once it's going to be dark. It's going to come back darker than my skin. You can see it right there. I'm focused on it. You can see it right there. It's focused. I'm focusing on the dark at the very tip. Okay. It's going to be like that. And then eventually it will fade away to my color. Okay. What my color is right now. But, so this is the dark spot fade oil. It was formerly called the apricot dark spot fade oil, but I took the word apricot out because there's so many things in here. You know, there's more than apricot in here, and all with healing properties, etc., etc., etc. And below right here is a new product that I've created. Anti-aging, anti-wrinkle, wrinkles, and I said that right, anti-aging, anti-wrinkles, premature aging, and is what I meant to say, and alpha hydroxy acids. It's got oleic acid, linoleic acid, hyaluronic, salicylic. It helps with a lot of skin issues that you guys have. And when I made my products, I wanted to make products that would help with multiple things. I am, as a consumer, have never liked that I would have to take this off the shelf and go get some of this and then go get some of that. And all it is, you guys, and these are usually from the same companies, is a plot to make you pay more for their products or to buy more of a company's products. I don't do that. I probably will never advertise what this dark spot fade oil will do, because it is for dark spots, which is also called hyperpigmentation. But I can tell you here, it helps with psoriasis. It helps with seborrheic dermatitis, psoriasis, eczema. It helps with a lot of different things. It's not, but I'm focused on your skin tone. You know, I had to narrow it down, and I didn't want to call it a multi-purpose oil because sometimes that'll take away the value of what you have. But actually, there's value in it because it helps with so many things. But this particular product is new. It's got, oh God, if you want to keep yourself looking young, this is a product for you. Okay. This is the product for you. You guys, has to be strained though. So, I just poured some in here, but it has to be strained. You guys, helps with a lot of things, but focusing on premature aging, wrinkles, youth, keeping that youthful glow, blah, 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 blah. Now, let me tell you guys, you said it's an oil though. I'm scared of oils. I have oily skin. Keep in mind that we have been bamboozled about oily skin. Very much so. You guys, oily skin, that doesn't mean that you can't put oil on your face. I used to think this, and I'm sure you did, because you have oily skin. It's what type of oil are you putting on your face? Okay. Clearly, what types of oil are you putting on your face? And they have come a long way. The value of these oils have always been on the planet, but discovery. We have to discover things. And so I, with 10 plus years of research, have discovered multiple, things that can be combined together to give you the best healing possible. And I like things that heal quickly. I like my products to heal as quickly as possible and quicker than most items that you have to get a prescription for, or just as quickly. So to sum that up, you guys, get some products, and, if you need to order this product, please let me know. And also, the most current information for contacting me, you guys, is on the latest video, like this one. When this one is posted up, it'll have the most current contact information. I also want to tell you guys quickly that I am no longer going to be utilizing a service where you can call me indirectly. Now, what you're going to call, it's going to be a number there, but it's just going to be a voicemail number. I can't do it in my life right now. I cannot, hey, this is Kimme. I just can't do it because my cell phones are continuously being hacked into. And speaking of cell phones, I'm going to tell you guys, my cell phone has not been hacked into here lately because of the type of cell phone that I'm using. But Yeah, I'm going to tell you what type of cell phone, if you're going through gang stalking, you should be using, and it's the only one you should use, and you should dispose of it in about 4 to 6 weeks and get another one. Just a suggestion. But a wonderful suggestion, but it's almost basically unhackable. And I'm going to talk to you guys about that. I'm going to talk to you guys about the MCIMSI number of your cell phone. That's coming up. I got a lot of stuff, technical stuff coming up, you guys. I'm going to also suggest some YouTube channels that you guys should be a part of, subscribe to, that is going to help you. Even though this is not what they focus on, gang stalking, these channels are going to help you with your gang stalking. Okay. And I usually don't suggest videos to any channels to anyone, but these are really, in other words, I've done the research, wasn't on purpose, just things I was looking for. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna let you guys handle this and tell them about, this and that, yeah. But, and also backpacks, stay away from people with the backpacks. If you're approaching someone with a backpack, fine. But if they're approaching you with a backpack, run. Okay. And you guys have to understand, I have a lot of my gang stalkers that troll my channel because they want to know the newest thing that I'm going to say. Although some of them live right above my freaking head, major players in my gang stalking, but they will go to my channel to see what is going on, so that they can change whatever they're doing. So because I said, backpacks, you think they're going to have backpacks now, or they're just going to have big purses? And yeah, it's still going to be backpacks because some of these are males that are doing this. But, they try to flip up stuff, according to what I say. So, yeah, so I'm going to talk about that too. So in order to order these items, you guys, the dark spot fade oil, and it may still say apricot depending on what video you look at. The dark spot fade oil is already on the site, and ordering information is there. Now, it's another thing that I'm going to be doing, you guys, is some things I can't announce until I've done it, but just know, going back to the voicemail, how to contact me. I don't mind this, and this is because I'm very technical and I know this cannot be manipulated. I am going to just have a voicemail service. There's no SIM card attached needed. There's no auto attendant needed, although my voice will be there giving instructions. There is no data needed, no Wi-Fi needed, no Bluetooth needed. It's just a voicemail service, and you leave a voicemail, and I have the PIN. So, I have to go simple in my life, and I kind of like that. So leave me a voicemail, you guys, for your consultations. If you want a skin consultation and all that, that number, or hair consultation, that information, or just talk to me about something. Kimme, I saw this and I saw that. You got to leave a voicemail. There will be no direct answers. Okay. And then I will check my voicemails and I will contact you back. Please know this. I'm going to be calling you anonymous or with a private number. So if you have that service disabled on your phone, you are not going to be able to get a return phone call. I'm just going to warn you now. I am not going to reveal any numbers to anyone so that I can get callbacks and this whole thing starts back over, because some of this is going to be fake voicemails wanting me. Let me stop them right now in their tracks. Don't call me idiots and thinking that I'm going to call you revealing a phone number. Okay, it's not going to happen. Okay. So, and the phone number that I will be using, trust me, if you figure that out, good luck with that, because that's all it's going to be used for. Good luck. No data, never turning on Wi-Fi. So a lot of things I'm going to be talking about you guys is going to be helping you in your journey of that you didn't ask for, of what's going on in your life, and helping you guys get out of the situation. So I'm going to be doing update videos on this. Okay. The reason I would apply some oil on it right now so you can see that, but I just cleansed it and it's still, I don't want to mix things up or whatever, mix oil with blood and all of that. So I'm not going to do that. I have to let it heal, give it about 6 hours to heal, and then I'll apply the dark spot fade oil. But this is absolutely wonderful as well. Like I said, premature aging, anti-aging, wrinkles, just, you guys, some of everything. Moisturization. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of different things, and it's got a lot of acids in that's going to help, natural acids that help with all of these things that may be going on with your skin. Okay, so eventually I'll be able to, some are already there, I'll be able to do individual videos for each product to let you know, give you the long list of what these items actually help with. Okay, the title would, the name of the product would be entirely too long to include, some of this stuff, even if I'm doing, little short names or whatever. It's just too long, because they help with a lot of different things, you guys. Okay. So I'm going to go on that note, and on those notes, and you guys just look out for updates to my skin. Okay, this spot here. Yeah. That and I'm going to tell you, I'm telling you, it was bigger. Okay, it shrunk. You can also see the parameter around it. I don't want to say trimming, but around it where it's healing. And that's the color that all of my skin will be once it heals. But after healing, it'll start resorting to my regular skin tone. And that is not what usually happens with a burn victim or someone that's been burned. It's just gonna be dark. Oh, this is a burn spot that I had, And I also want to tell you guys, because I always give you guys tips and information. If you are using my products or any products to get rid of hyperpigmentation, which is dark discoloration of the skin, usually it's from scar tissue. You had acne and you just kept busting bumps and stuff, and now you have these dark spots, this discoloration. You guys, please, older scar tissue takes longer. There you go. Some of these marks on my arms are over 10 years old, you guys. This one here, right? I can't point to it, but right there. Let me see if hold on. Yeah, that one right there, that spot, believe it or not, is over 20 years old. But guess what? This is so funny, but not funny. It's ironic. That spot right there on my arm. Oh no, it would be this one, but you can't see it. That's totally disappeared. No, that's a totally different spot. But that spot is well over 20 years old, and it was bigger. Well, at least 10 for that one. I'm getting it mixed up with this spot that you cannot see that is totally disappeared. But the spot that you cannot see because of what side it's on, it's near my elbow. You guys, that spot was bigger than this started out being. Worked for a company, and we did the seats for General Motors. Not going to name the name of the company. And I moved around to different locations within the company. And on this particular day, I was heating the leather seats to get the wrinkles out of the seats so that they could be shipped to General Motors. And they had an industrial heat gun, blow dryer, industrial, meaning it has more heat than a regular blow dryer. Okay. And it's hotter rather. And it was on a torque, where if you let it go, it popped up and it swung back and forth. Well, when it swung and hit my arm right at the elbow on the inside, and all of that skin just fell right on. That's how they closed the plant down. Yeah, they actually closed the plant down because literally my skin just fell on the floor, And they closed the plant down. It wasn't closed down for long, but they did close it down. And because the torque, even though I let it go, it swung and hit my arm. And I'm telling you, you guys, I may show you that spot now in a different video. Hadn't been focusing on it for years, but well over 25 years old.